How's it going, everyone? It's your host, Video Game Junkie, bringing with a brand new video today, and today's video is Battlefront 2 Beta, which I am loving this game so far, and when I get done with this video, y'all probably agree with me. I think DICE, if they keep up with this, they have redeemed themselves. They have redeemed themselves from the mistake they called Battlefront. And me, as a huge Star Wars nerd, growing up with Star Wars, I was disappointed. I am even disappointed in Disney for ruining Force Awakens. They destroyed the Legends and Canon verse, which that pissed off not just me, but a lot of other players. But anyway, let's get on to it, y'all. And I mean, whether it's the cinematic campaign, or the much improved space battle, or simply being able to pilot ships as the franchise's favorite Muppet Wizard, there is a lot to look forward to when Star Wars Battlefront 2 hits the stores around the 17th of November. But I mean, luckily for everyone, and I quote, everyone, the beta version of the game are available to play on PC, PS4, Xbox One this weekend, starting today. And I mean, EA just announced on their Twitter saying that Star Wars Battlefront 2 beta is available for all players, which means it's no longer a private beta, it is now an open beta. Now, I mean, okay, so technically some of us got it in early access on October 4th. That's because we pre-ordered the game. But really, now the beta is now open to all players, where players can jump into several modes, including the multi-stage Galactic Assault, player versus AI in arcade, ship combat, Starfighter Assault, which I will do another video about that later. And then you got a small team fight, which is like an 8v8 team deathmatch almost, but it's not really. I mean, you have to like grab some artifact and get back to the drop off, which I'm not even. I really didn't like the mode. It was okay. I think I'm gonna stick to Galactic Assault and Starfighter Assault, which is something I'm not gonna do from now on. I mean, I really, not trying to sound mean, I can care less about the team fight and strikes. But anyway, the beta is only available until October 9th at 4 p.m. And if you haven't already, download this game or download the beta. It is free. Give it a try. It's fucking amazing. I'm sorry for my language, but it is. The one thing I do like about the game that they just added, or they had a while now, is that they're using the two original voices for the droids and the clone troopers from the animated series, The Clone Wars. D. Bradley Baker is the best clone voice so far. He makes them feel. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, whenever you hear D. Bradley Baker's voice in the Clone Wars, the clones aren't just numbers. He gives them personality. He makes them like they're real, and that's something I like. But anyway, we're gonna get into talking. So we're gonna be talking about the infantry, and that's the basic units in the games, and which those are the clones, the super battles, the stormtroopers, the rebel troopers, good for taking combat pose and mid-range combat. And then their primary weapons is the blast rifle / wrist blaster. And these weapons, they lose accuracy the longer you fire them. After about 25 rounds, your shots would start to fly widely off targets, and so you should just fire them in shorter bursts, like 10-15 rounds, to keep your aim steady at mid-round range. Now, the different classes, when you get your first primary, you have different statistics, like different stats on it. Like for the Rebel Soldier is more accurate but less damage. The Stormtrooper is more damage and a high rate of fire but very inaccurate. And then the Clone Trooper is a fast rate of fire but less damage. And then of course the Super Battle Droid is a high damage but slow rate of fire. And then for your sidearm, it's like you got your blaster pistol tri-shot, which means the Super Battle Droid is a 3-bolt of energy shot. At the same time, it's almost like a shotgun. It deals high damage and can usually kill a standard trooper with one blade blast. Actually, like, there's one part you get caught on and like guaranteed kill and all. But I'm not using the Super Battle Droid. I'm using the Wrist Droid. That's the rocket fist. But anyway, what I was saying is, it actually has a fairly tight spread, making it useful at close to mid-range as well, and usually the defeats actually work. And then it's like all others will deal less damage than your rifle, but it's still good when your main weapon is out of ammo or replacing accurate shots at long range, because it's for accuracy, while plain fire. It usually overheats about 8 to 10 rounds. Then you got your secondaries, which are like thermal detonators. They're all good against vehicles or clusters of enemies. And it will stick to a vehicle if the grenade hits it directly, and the big explosions are always helpful for you. Which, I think explosions are always helpful for me. You got your Vanguard, which is they're the main missile trooper in the game. That includes the heavy trooper, the assault droid, the rebel Vanguard, and the shock trooper. They're very popular in online matches because of their powerful weapons. I mean, they're suited for anti-vehicular combat, but they fare fine against some infantry with some explosives, which that's something you gotta watch out for when you're playing these guys. Explosion can usually kill you with a hit. Now, then you got armors, which are the rocket launchers, because they do high damage good against vehicles. Looking onto a vehicle and waiting for the inner crosshair to turn red and all, because it will cause the rocket target fast vehicles such as that. Yeah, like, they can outrun or avoid a rocket, but against a tank or walker, they have pretty much a guaranteed hit. You can also use this to curve the rocket around a corner or other cover to fire the vehicle from safely. A great hit to kill any infantry except for the droid equals with shields. Now, if there's one thing I can say real quick, the one thing I really hope DICE can add is the ATTE walkers, because that's something I really want to. I'm not talking about like something you gotta protect. I'm talking about like actual control and actually moving. Now, before we get on to it, I want to talk about this rocket trooper. He is something I love. I mean, he's the great person. Like, I love this character. I love him so much. Now, I'm going to die really quick, but I'm going to talk about it. I mean, well, the best thing about, you want to get to the high ground, and that's something you want to use about this jump trooper. Because this jump trooper, he lets you get to the high ground. And it's really fun. I mean, you can get to the high ground. The jump pack, it refreshes like every 5 seconds, and that's something I like about it, because then you use that against high ground. Think of it. Think of what happens if you get to the high ground. And then you can use, it takes about 18 seconds for your rocket to refresh after using it. So it takes about 5 seconds to use the jump pack, 18 seconds to use the rocket, which that's something awesome. I mean, again, you want to get to the high ground and get away from all the damage. For some people who are true Star Wars fans don't understand what the high ground meant, but anyway, let's get back on to, so again, we were talking about the Vanguard, so we're talking about their blaster pistol. And when you run out of ammo, which may happen quickly, it's a good thing to have 8 to 10 shots per overheat. Then their secondary is usually a thermal detonator, which is good against vehicles or cluster of enemies also. And then it's great against, they have mines, great against vehicles or AI will usually run over mine, give them a quick kill, 1-hit kill for a infantry, a few more for larger vehicles like the AT. Enemy engineers can walk over mines without setting them off, but other non-engineer units near them, they can still solve mine, causing them to take the explosion regardless. And then of course my favorite class is the sniper, but I wouldn't use the sniper in matches like this right here, like Walker or Galactic Assault, because it's just a big open area. So when you use the sniper, the scope will send out a glare which will let the enemy know exactly where the hell you are, take you out before you take them out. But sniper class trooper focus on the use of the sniper rifle and rely on being far away and out of harm's distance. They are the assassin droid, the clone star trooper, sharp shooter, the scout trooper, and the rebel marksman. During the Clone Wars era, clone sharpshooters are usually targets on most super battle droids. Activate a headshot over a specific GIS unit. The sharpshooter must aim directly at the droid's lower head. The only the headshot's not possible is the droid ecos, because again, the droid ecos have shields. Now the primary is capable of doing twice and reloads after every 5 shots. The blaster pistols are good for when the primary runs out of ammo, overheats after 8 to 10 shots. Your secondary is a thermal detonator, which is equipped with 2. And then you got auto turns, you know, sniper. It's just, I got that mixed up. It's the officer that comes with it. I'm sorry, I'm just, today, y'all, really late, tired. Anyway, basically, and not only that, you got the heavy troopers, which we just talked about, because they're the Vanguard. Now you got the officer class, which is your droid commanders, your clone officers. I don't know about the rebels or first orders, because I haven't played them very much. But anyway, what you can do is, as the officer class, you have a choice. You got your explosives, you got your infantry turns, and you got your healing ability or bonus, where you give you extra health or you keep your weapon from overheating for a short period of time. Which I kind of like that. Now, the one thing I really want DICE to fix on is, well, the one thing I don't want them to add is emotes. I fucking hate it. I'm sorry, but I hate emotes. It's the one thing DICE really needs to fix, or really get rid of. Now, the one thing I do like also is just that the fact that they are sticking to details on the games. I mean, look at details on this. It's just so amazing. I'm sorry. My freaking... my mouth is completely dry because I haven't eaten or drank anything lately. Quite tired. I just got back home from a football game. But anyway, what I was trying to say was like, that's something I think guys should just remove is the emotes, because I don't see the point of it. Now, I like how they're sticking to the original Battlefront 2, almost like, look at the ground battles. Look at, well, again, you'll see the space battles later on, but look at how it goes. Like, they actually listen to the players. They actually listen to us and fix the game. Like, it's not as bad as the first one was. Again, if this is as successful, if the original game, well, when the game launches, if it's as good as the beta and the alpha was, then I will officially say that DICE has redeemed itself, and that's something I really enjoy, because I am a Star Wars fan. Star Wars is my childhood. That's something I grew up with. That's something I want to play. Now, if it's as good as this beta is, then you're gonna see a lot more of these videos. I'm gonna play nothing but Battlefront. I'm literally giving up on COD. I'm giving up on Halo. I'm giving up on Battlefield, Wildlands. I'm even giving up on Neverwinter, World of Tanks, War Thunder, Dreadnought, just because of this game. This is a game I will play for days, non-stop. I think when the first Battlefront came out, I spent maybe what? I think I spent a month playing that game. I gave up because I'm like, okay, everything's just retarded, like the emotes, the star cards. Now, I do like how they do the star cards on like this, but now, the one thing I really don't understand is the point of upgrading star cards. Upgrading it so, like, you can get the advantage in the battle, all that, blah, 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 blah. And it's just like, it's something I really don't want to see. It's something I really want them to change and stuff, because it's like, ugh. Now, we've seen the heroes that they released for the beta. You got Han Solo, you got Rey, you got Boba Fett, you got Darth Maul. Those are the 4 heroes we get. And now that's something, yeah, those are the heroes they released for the beta. Who knows what all this is going to be released now. The one thing I'm really also looking forward to this game that really made me happy is the fact that they're bringing a campaign. That campaign through an Imperial commander, or an Imperial name. I want to say Iden Versio. I don't know if I'm saying it right or not, but it's not just that. It's the campaign. We're going through the eyes of an Imperial Special Forces commander. Now, I feel like if you play a lot of games and all that, you usually go through the eyes of the good guys. You go through the eyes and the point of view of the good guys, not the villain, not the enemy. This is something I'm really looking forward to. And I mean, just watching that little preview for their Messenger campaign, their artwork, special effects, and animation department, they did a very good job at it. It's just something that I've been really excited for. Like, I want to see how the gameplay is. Now, the one thing they could have done for the beta was give us a demo of one of the campaign missions. Like, nothing that's like too major. Like, maybe like a small little, like 5-10, well, like a small little campaign mission where it does not really affect the story. Unless, you know what I'm trying to say. Like, a campaign mission we could really care less about, but at least get a try of what to expect and that. Something I've been really looking forward to. Something I really want to do. Now, it's just something I really see. I just want to see them switch it up. Now, I don't want to see a campaign mission where freaking Iden Versio switches over to the Resistance later on. That's not something I want to see. God, no. It's just, I really hope this campaign goes on to the rest like going, oh, we beat the game and we still remain evil. That's what I want to see. I want to see a game where you just nothing but the villain's point of view and stay that way.
Enemy in the throne room.
It's just something. I don't know. I'm just having trouble trying to say this. I mean,
Good news. Superior reinforcements
now,
landing.
looking at the pointer grid right here, I love the high encoded. And now, what's really amazing is if you have your volume turned up all the way, and if you ever get on into server, if you go on first person as a pointer grid and you run, hear your character breathing like really hard.
Real trouble in the throne room.
It's just amazing.
They keep coming.
Like how much,
You keep
again,
shooting.
of how much detail they put into it. It's something I've been really looking forward to. It is something that's been really, really awesome. Now, if there's one thing I really want to talk about, is really the slots. It's because, like, if you look at it, right, my officer has a slot 4, and I only played with him for about an hour, but no, when I play with my assault, I play with my assault guy for at least 7-8 hours,
Stay together.
and I'm still at slot 2, and that's really pissing me off a little bit. It's something I want to see DICE fix and explain a little bit more.
We'll take the palace back another day.
I want DICE to explain to me a little more about how the slot thing works, exactly how it works. It's something I want to see more of. But yeah, I mean, again, I'm sorry that this video is long. I just want to put something together. Cause if I just did like with every single game clip I have recorded, I would have at least 20 game clips to do a voiceover, or 20 just to upload without no voices. But I decided just to make this one. It's just, I've been loving this game. I spent a good bit. Like, these are all different clips from like since the day the beta was released since now. I'm already at the max rank of 10. I put in over, I want to say, 40 hours into this game already, and I'm still loving it. I still haven't got tired of it yet. It's something I can get used to every day. This is a game I can get used to and not get bored. It's just really amazing. Like, I really want to see the point where you can control a lot more vehicles in. I really do hope they let us do, like, right here, this is the heavy class. You just missed the assault class while I was talking. Then you got the officer class, which, the weaponries and all that. These are the only weapons and stuff you got available for the beta. And then you got your sniper class right here. And then you got your different vehicles you need, like the type, what do you call it? Shit. The Vulture Droid, the Hyena Bombers, Super Battle Droids, the Wrist Droids, the MTT, the AAT, Tri-Fighter, and then you got Boba Fett and Darth Maul stuff. It's just some of the stuff, and just like, look at the beginning of this, like, look at these civilians running. Now, what would be awesome, but I guess it would be wrong, is like, the droid opens fire on the civilians, and you just see them collapse. That's something I want to see. I want to see that happen, like, where, no, you don't do it, but the AI, where they just open fire on the civilians, and you see the bodies, fall down. Like, that would be something. I don't know. I'm not trying to sound like a murderer or not, but it's just the details I look into. Whenever I play a game, I just look into the details. But as you can see right here, the overheat counter. Whenever you fire, it overheats, and you have to see. Like, look how my counter is going up right there. And the only way for it to go down is if you press X, and usually you want to wait until the right time to press it, or you want to switch over to a different weapon like your shotgun, or other stuff, and like, it's just, I don't know. It's really hard to play. Now, the one thing I'm really liking is this Galactic Assault mode. It's just, it's best to open. It's like a good open map, close range quarters. Now, the best part about it's open because at the beginning it's a big open map with the MTT, but I think the MTT needs to have a little bit more health or something. if you notice, if your MPP is low, like 30, 40%, maybe 30, 40 reinforcements, you get in to shut down the palace security systems, which that is something I think that they should work on. I think instead of having it where, oh, you go low, you're going to get 30, 40, depending on how much battery life or percentage MPP you have. What I think they should do is make it where the MPP, even if it drops low, you get at least 4 or 50 reinforcements. That would make it a lot more easier because if you're looking at the clones, they get unlimited reinforcements right now. So I think the droid should have a little bit more, which will be helpful. Now, if the MPP is at 100, you get 80 or 90 reinforcements, but if it drops below at 40 or 30, at least give them like 50 so they actually have a chance of things. I don't want to see these matches like one match. Are we down to like maybe 20, well, no, it was 12%, and we got 20 reinforcements. We died within 5 minutes. We couldn't push forward. Like, that's something like we need to fix. Kind of like, another thing that I think they should do, really, is that whenever you get to MTP, you actually see the MTP open up. I have a little cinematic view. Before we storm the house, you see the MTP open up, dropping off droid reinforcements. That's something I want to see. Something I'm really looking forward to see. I think DICE should do that again. And looking how I like the battle point system. I like how the system works. Playing the objective, getting the kills, kill assists. I am liking that because then it's like the original Battlefront 2 style almost, where you had to get like a certain amount of kills to play as the hero or play as to use the hero's ship and all that. Now just looking at it, like the card system, like Boba Fett shows 2, but one of my fighters shows a 6. I'm not understanding. If you can tell me what these numbers are besides the names, please. Cause I think it's like the slots or something like that. I think it's like you get a certain amount of kills when you play a certain amount of objectives. You move up to slot 1 to slot 2, slot 3, 4 up to slot 10 or 15. I can't figure it out. Now, I mean, just it'll be nice to know exactly what that is. Also, another thing I really want to bring up an issue is that when you're playing as the heroes, of course you're going to be in third person, which I kind of like that, but what would be awesome is, though, when you're... It'll be kind of nice if you have like a... What do you call it? Shit. Heroes versus heroes, like that. Heroes versus villains. You should have the option where they could play as first person, you know. So when you play a Boba Fett or Jango Fett or like a famous bounty hunter, you can see the inside of the helmet, you can see the antenna flop down in front of the face, like that. Like the rangefinder targeting computer. That is something I really want to look forward to. It's just something I love. Just something that's pretty amazing. And I mean, Boba Fett, I'm loving him. Now, don't get me wrong, it's just that the aiming. It's just kind of hard to aim on certain spots. And then a lot of times, my server, I don't know if it's my internet. I made sure my router was perfectly fine, but like the ping drop, it made me go back a few feet, or maybe go back part of a map. That really upset me also. But anyway, as you see, I pressed the X button and it releases the cooling down. I freaking hate it when Reagan. Ham the pilot. If I ever meet you in person, I will give you a handshake because that was awesome. Like, this is something like I really need to figure out. Like right here, it shows slot 2, slot 3, all that. I need to figure this out. I mean, it'll be nice to know, but again, I'm sorry for the late reply, the late upload. Long video this video took forever to work. I had to find the best clips to use. Best clips that were longer than when I usually have to go longer. Like, now the one thing I really want to see them add is like character customization, you know, change the color schematics, represent your legion. That's something I want to see. I want to see where, if on a match we can change it, like have a mix of 212, the 224 Star Core, the 501st, all that. But if you like this video, please leave a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button if you're new, and I will see y'all in the next video. That's the Video Game Junkie, signing off, and have a great night.
plans and programming have triumphed. The palace has fallen, as has Naboo.